UK border. We at the border. Yo, 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 another day, another adventure, yo, another day, another country, yo, in Scotland now, in Edinburgh, and just arrived to the airport. Yesterday I flew from Boston to London, and from London up to Scotland here, and who knows what I will be doing here. This is gonna be a whole lot of fun. This is another random, spontaneous trip. I can't wait to get this adventure started. Who knows what I'm gonna be doing right now. There's no airport security or anything like that, so I am just gonna go out and I guess go down to the city center. That was a really easy flight. That flight was only an hour long, but for now, yo, let's get this video started. You know where I'm staying at? It's somewhere in the city center, so I could just take one of these buses and just figure out where to get there. Actually not looking at Google Maps. I'm just gonna go to the city center and figure it out from there. Let's go get a ticket from here. I can't be wrong with this. This has to be right? Let's do it like this. All right, new country, gotta touch the ground, right? Many more countries to go this year. The airport to the city center, one way is $4.50, round trip $7.50. This is just leaving the airport going to, like, you know, the action, and comparing that to like San Francisco and New York, it's definitely cheaper. One of those double-decker buses. Wow, first impressions, this place is beautiful, beautiful. The next thing on the list, I'm gonna go drop my bag off. Well, no, not drop it off, but go take some things out of it, you know, go check in, that sort of thing. Then I'm gonna go roam around and explore, because new place, new city, new country, everything's new, perfect time to explore. Cool, 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 already dropped the bags off, and I wonder what is this here? This is a structure. This is the city center area, right down here. I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat. It's been quite some time. Mediterranean would be good on the list. We'll have to see what I find though. Yeah, I forgot they drive on the opposite side of the street here. There's McDonald's. McDonald's calling my name. Uh oh, vegan food at McDonald's. Vegan french fries. A little burger. Up. Let's make this disappear. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Jermaine, did you come all the way here? Did you come all the way to Scotland just to eat McDonald's? Or why? Why would you come all the way to a foreign country just to eat American crap? Well, actually, it's technically not American crap. The McDonald's in the UK, they have vegan options. The McDonald's in the US don't have any options like that. That's because people around here, they would not want to eat the crap that we have to sell them, so we have to sell them something better than what they sell us back here. So that's why I'm over here eating this over here, because they don't sell it over here where I live in my country, that sort of thing. That's why I'm having McDonald's. Wow, can you believe it? It's 8 p.m. right now and it's still sunny. It's still sunny. Looks like the sun's gonna be up for another hour, or at least it will be light for another hour. So it looked like Edinburgh is on a really, really big hill, because right over there, it was like a big cliff. I'm looking over, and right over here, well, not a big cliff, but it looks like there's a big hill, and over here I can tell there's another slanted hill going down. Hey, it's the same trains that they have in, what country? Jerusalem. Same trains, I remember, yeah. Earlier this year. So check this out, I found this. This is called Rose Street. And if you look down, it's a couple blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. We're gonna start here. Let's go down and see what we can find. It definitely sounds like some alarms going off around here, but I don't see anyone stopping, doing anything. I guess it's all good. It's just kind of like a car alarm, right? Right now, this weather is perfect. Maybe it's like 55 degrees. It kind of reminds me of, it really reminds me of weather in San Francisco, but just coming from Boston, dude, it was so weird because when it started raining in Boston, it got crazy humid, but before it started raining, the weather was like super nice, and then as soon as it started raining, it got hella humid. I'm trying to figure this out. How is it raining and it's humid? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't live there. I'm out. I'm over here now. Okay, so this is the first block. This block here. And then we got 3 more to go. One thing I don't really see is I don't really see a lot of cobblestone around here. This is not exactly cobblestone. And this is not cobblestone either, but this would not be the most smoothest thing to skateboard on. Those pebbles look really big. Okay, let's keep exploring. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's some cobblestone. So I stopped at this intersection. Check this out. Right now it's 9:20 p.m. and as you guys can see, it's still light out. Like, it's still light out. It's still light out. I think it's so weird for it to be light and it to be after 9 p.m. I'm just not used to seeing that. I'm just not used to seeing it. It looks like we still got a minute before the sun goes down. And what I mean by a minute, I'm guessing maybe 10 o'clock. Like, the sun's still up there. Like, I think this is super cool. It's 9:55 and it's still daylight out. I think this is so cool. So as of now, it's like 10:30 and I'm trying to figure this out. It's still light outside. Now, it's not like light outside, but it's not like 100% dark. Wow, it definitely doesn't do that in California. This is one thing that I really like about traveling. Of course, you can read something like that in a book, but it's one thing to experience it for yourself. It's one thing to look up at the sky and it's 9:55 and it's still light out and you're just not used to that. I guess it's very similar to someone who has lived near the equator their whole life and they have never ever seen snow. If they saw snow for the first time, they would probably be like, yo, that's some snow right there, you know? Like, you know it exists, but it's one thing to see it like right in front of you and to see it for the first time versus for it to be like in a book or on TV or in a magazine or in your imagination. As of now, I'm so exhausted. I don't even know what time it is. I don't even know what time my body thinks it is because I've been sleeping like randomly all over the place. Like, slept on the plane majority of the time, and then I was at the airport earlier. I didn't even fill you guys in on the whole airport situation. So I arrived to the airport at like 9 a.m. and then I had a flight leaving out at 4 p.m. And if you guys have been following my like travel vlogs, you know one thing I don't do is I don't do layovers. Like, this is literally the first layover I've had like this whole year. No, second layover I've had this whole year. When I went to I had a layover in Iceland earlier on the way to Israel. That was the only 2 layovers I've had this year. I'm not that big a fan of layovers unless they're less than 2 hours, or if they're longer than, I don't know, 12 hours, 14 hours, 15 hours, because if it's longer than 12 hours, that's almost enough time to like leave the airport and go roam around, especially if your flight arrives at like 7 in the morning and your flight's leaving at 7 at night. Like that's the majority of the day to just like roam around the city and then get back to the airport. But with this flight, like obviously it wasn't enough time to leave the airport because the airport is so freaking far away from like central London. You would have to get on a train and ride like an hour, and then you'd have to ride all the way back. And then not to forget that it costs like $25 to go one way and then $25 to come back. So it would literally cost like $50 to go all the way to the freaking city, only for what, 2 hours or so before you have to get back to the airport. So it simply wasn't worth it. So I'm in the airport, and this is one of those airports where like it's literally impossible to sleep because they don't want you to sleep in the airport because they just don't want people to sleep in the airport. But of course, homeboy Jermaine still went to sleep in the airport. I'm sitting up like straight up like this, like just falling asleep like this, like with like my bag like right here under my feet, and I'm just like sleeping. And then I just do this number every once in a while, just bend over like this, like. It was brutal. It was so brutal. I'm so glad, like, all of the whole traveling and the whole moving around, I'm so glad all that's over right now because it's good. It's cool. It's cool. I'll be here for a little bit. When I do take off, I will take another flight, but it's only going to be super, super short. It won't be, like, really, really far away. But anyway, I'm just going on and on and on and on and on. But one thing I'm really tripping out is how freaking light it is outside right now because... mind-blowing, yo. Like, mind-blowing. Like, I'm in Scotland getting my mind blowed, yo. That sounded really weird. I'm out of here. I gotta go. Peace out. I'm so sleepy. I'm gonna go to bed. Bye.